Alright, welcome back to the channel, and I got a special one for you. I'm pretty excited to show you this one. This is my mini park named Mountainside Escape for the mini park contest on Discord. I haven't really shown too much of it, and there were some pics online here and there, but I'm pretty excited. It's a little German mini park. Now the rules went, you had 14 weeks. It was a 14-week, I say a lot. It was 14 weeks to build the park. You got to have 3 main attractions, being coasters, track rides, or the horror night ride, the Tower Terror ride. You had to have 3 flat rides, and I believe 3 shops and stalls, and the flat rides had to be highly themed as well. And your whole entire park had to have 1 outlining theme. So I joined Discord pretty late. I only had about 7 weeks to build this, so I just figured to go with something I could build good and build quickly, so I went with a German realistic park. Probably not, there are some out there that are really amazing, and the ideas were just awesome to look at, but I didn't have enough time to reinvent the wheel, so I just went with something I can get done in 7 weeks. So right as you start the park, this will be the entranceway to the park. You can't build outside the wall, so actually I can't get him in poop camo. I'll show you a little later. There's I think it's a 50 by 50 circular wall, and you can't build outside the wall at all. So in typical fashion, I decided to make some hidden Easter eggs and hidden YouTubers. So the YouTubers in the park, I and Maddie, Nate Dog 655, Tommy CM, Michael and Jasmine from M&J Games, and Diamondite. These are all actually in order too, so you should be able to stumble upon these all in this order. All the YouTubers have cameras, because you figure they're doing park spotlights, they gotta be filming something. So I'm not gonna point them out as we go, we will pass them. After the video's over, I will do like a spoiler thing, so I won't do any of the hidden Easter eggs while I'm doing the tour as well. So these are all the hidden Easter eggs: Mommy, Professor Zombie, Station Massacre, High as a Spider, Jaws, and Cavity Hole. I won't do any of those Easter eggs while I do the tour. So after this tour is completely over, I'll do a thing that says spoilers, and then I'll show you where everything is if you're having trouble finding it. Alright, so right here we got a little staff door, I guess for deliveries. It says a little further, hurry up. Alright, and then here we go, right into... I got music playing, the birds are chirping, and here you are at the ticket booth for Mountainside Escapes. You got your single day tickets or ride tickets. There's no entrance to the park, so you could buy a whole ticket, I guess, bracelet, or you would buy like tickets per ride. We can go in here a little bit later. That's actually my wife. My wife, Carla, is in all the entrances of my parks. That's where she works. Everyone who works in this park has been named, and all the names are people on Discord and stuff like that, and everything is clickable. So if you actually see like an animatronic or something like that, click on them and they will say a name or something funny. So if you get a chance, go to the PlayStation Workshop. It's under Dippin' Dots, and take a look for yourself and just click on all the fun stuff. So here's my sign right here, Mountainside Escape. We got the German flag. Try to make a little mountain, behind here. So just some rocks and some snow. And I love this view right here. That's the mountain right back there. So that's the mountain we're talking about. But you got your little ticket booth here. Nice little covering with some rose bushes going over top. Here's my park maps. I've made this in Carlos Gardens. I've just switched it over to here. And there we go. We come right out into, I guess, Little Main Street. And we got a little monument. It says, Dippin' Dots. Without him, the park wouldn't exist. I mean, it's true. Without me, this wouldn't exist. But you got, some butterflies flying around. Here's Hans Bakery. Hans Bakery is made fresh every day. It's just the French food. I forgot what it's called. The little biscuits and stuff like that. I tried to retheme it to German. Yeah, there's a big German flag right there. That's Germany's finest. Those people are stuck behind me. I put a little... People weren't eating in here, so I put this this Zoltar or whatever it's called, so people come in here and actually use this place. I like this. I've never tried this before, but it's just like, a little I guess, planter room under glass, and it actually gets light from in there. We'll get out of Plip Cam mode in a minute, but I just want to look from here. You got your nice guest services building with all the wooden arches I made. The top piece is in-game, but then I made like this part that like jolts out, and I made it wood underneath and then, you know, blue on top. We'll take a look at that later. But, you know, you got your guest services. There's a lady you could probably click on. Here's another park maps. And then just, you know, a nice little seating area. Got the fire. And just, you got your sign here, Mountainside Escape. A couple people who could help you, also named. Then you got your season tickets. You buy your season tickets. They're also good at Carla's Gardens and Serenity Now, my other two parks. Serenity Now, I'm building right now. So if, you know, haven't gone and take a look, I'm building it, you know, right in front of your eyes. It's I don't know what that is. We'll keep walking. So back here, you got a nice little backstage area. This is the smoking area. It's right next to flammable cans. I don't know why. Here's a cherry picker I just made. I figured I needed some backstage tools and machinery, so I made this. There's a lot of Ghostbuster pieces down here, just sunk in. And this is the Dippin' Dod 6000. You know, got to brand your stuff, I guess. That's also on the workshop too, as well as this is my forklift I made, and this is, I believe, the Dippin' Dod's 3000. So, you know, you got some working equipment, you know, for, you know, your parks. If you need them, just go download them. I'm going to be making some more, so don't worry. This park just needed a couple things, nothing crazy. There's a little fire escape, not fire escape, emergency exit. I believe it's for that coaster. We'll get to that later. Pretty exciting. Here you got, you know, the water. Here's like a water pump thing. Oh, that guy just got wet. Sorry, buddy. All right, you just got some authorized personnel only. This looks like a transfer track. I guess we'll come back to this later. Over here, you just got some track laying down, and don't block the door. Someone's going to lose their job. And over here, you just got some rubbish. This looks like a marshmallow statue and a tiki statue. There's something in the garbage over there. That's interesting. Yeah, another Dippin' Dots 3000. Some people. I'm sure they're clickable. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. And, you know, you got your back of the place here. This over here is security. I'm not going to look in there. And then you got your Mountainside gift shop. So this is the gift shop of the whole entire park. It's not a big park, but, you know, you got your little gift shop in here. You got a little sign up there. I got the little worker over here. These are, you know, I think I seen these somewhere. I think Flooded Tombs. He's an Xbox player. He made something like this, and I kind of just took the idea and ran with it. You know, I just got some, like, drawers and stuff back here. I figured this is like candy or something, you know, that you could pick up on the way out. I saw NH99 make these. I guess these like postcards or something like that, holders. And I told him I was going to make my own, and he said go for it. So thanks, buddy. I think they came out pretty good. You know, this is actually a garbage can. I just wanted to put some swords in it, and, you know, I figured, all right, whatever, I'll just put garbage in it. Hopefully people don't throw garbage in it. It doesn't happen often. But here's more of those shelves. They're selling dragons for some reason. Here's my fake cars that I've made before with the penguin. Whoa, hey, buddy. You know, I just got some Christmas ornaments. And right here, Halloween items and YouTube items are 50% off. So, you know, go around here. Here's your YouTube items if you want to be a YouTuber. You know, I just picked these up recently, so I just started. So it was a good place to get these half off. And then you just, you know, you got some Halloween stuff. And then I wanted people to come in here and walk through. So I ended up just, you know, putting an ATM in here and, you know, just putting these are all windows. I just swapped backwards. And then you have a little skylight up here. I think looks really cool. Brings a lot of light in. We can go out this way. So if we go out this way, you can go right back in the middle. You can hear all the birds. There's a staff building back here. So let's go back this way again. So it says, you know, visit Tropical Serenity now. You gotta keep plugging away. Keep plugging. Here's a nice little park sign that I've used before, and here's the Carousel. It's German for carousel. I don't know how to say it in German. I'm just guessing, but this is you know, a little covering I made. You know, let's get out of Plip Cam. I don't know how to do it right, so we went all the way back here. Alright, so we can get a little overview as we go back. Boop, boop, boop. But yeah, here's the covering to the actual carousel. I put lights all on it. I have a tutorial for this. It's almost the same. My tutorial one is a little bit easier. I made this one first, and then I made the tutorial one afterwards. So I think it looks really cool. You know, same thing. I covered, you know, the booth completely so you can't see the metal. So it's all wood. I actually put I put these speakers in. So I don't like how the ride plays the music and then the music constantly goes off and starts again. So I turned the music off the ride and then just added the speakers around. So now the German music just plays all the time. Right now we can get a better look at, you know, some of these buildings. This is just a custom-made spire. These are just like the little tiny corner pieces, the small wood brackets. And I just made a little design and spun them around. This is the temple piece. That's the thing that spins in circles. And then just a couple more temple pieces, and you know, just threw it on the side, threw some flags on it. Here again is you know, where I said this top of the spire, I guess, is in the game, and then I just made this little piece that jolts out, you know, just to give it a little bit more pizzazz, I guess. You know, going over here, you got the smoke coming out. That's where the fireplace was. And then getting back to these, so these are actually from mini parks. These are the mini parks I've actually seen in the contest. This one's a Tiki one, a Polynesian one. I think it was MB72. I believe that's his name. I only talked to him a couple times, but it's an amazing park. I really love that one. This is NH99's T-shirt he made for his Four Seasons park. You can click on that. It says merch no one wants. Yeah, no one wanted that merch, so they sent it here. This is another one by two guys. I forgot their names. Green Jaybird and something Possible 13. Oh man, I'm messing up your names. You know what? If you're watching this, comment below. I'm so sorry, but they had like this awesome like disco park. It was so much fun. Me and my wife watched it. We walked around. It was amazing. I really felt like I was in a club. I enjoyed it thoroughly. This is actually NH99's creepy doll that my wife thought was creepy, so I threw it in the trash. His park's amazing too, so if you get a chance, go go check out his park. Let's go back through here. This, not an Easter egg, so don't think it is. All right, so yeah, so we got that ride. Like I said, here's the top of Mountainside Escape. I try to make it as realistic possible, so you got some of the steam coming out of this vent. There's wires and a pipe for all the air conditioning ducts. So I try to make it as realistic as I could. We can go back in this way and check out as my wife. This is just a little the ticket booth area, and then you got a little sign here. I don't know what that thinking chair is. I won't look. Yeah, so we keep going. Let's go this way. So we'll go this way. And you actually get a really good look of the view of the mountain right here. I think, this view of the mountain is really cool. It kind of gets you excited to get on that roller coaster, whatever that roller coaster's name. But, yeah, you'd walk under here, this little, awning path. I just try to make, like, a little, like, rock feature, like a little waterfall, and I try to make it look as realistic as possible. Right behind it, it looks like we have a beer garden. That would be German, I guess. Got some Oktoberfest colors. And then over here is the huge restaurant. Let's look at the water a little more. Yeah, looks pretty cool. All custom-made light poles and fences and stuff like that. But right now is the Schnitzel House. So this is the German restaurant. This is probably the first building I made after the coaster and the mountain itself. I figured this was like going to be like the other focal point of the whole entire park. Over here, no one actually uses it. But there's an actually path here that goes to here. I've seen one person go over here to throw out garbage. But they can come in here and sit here. But in the game, they have no point to sit. But I thought it looked really cool. So I made that over there. It's got like a little like patio section like that. So yeah, this is the Schnitzel House. A nice little scenery out front. And there's actually stuff inside. You go inside. And there's a bathroom. There's your bathroom inside. There's like this little sign to, make it important. There's your actual restaurant, and, there's just some decorating. I actually, like I did stuff. There's natural roof and everything in here, so I try to do my best. Yeah, coming out here, I mean, look at this view. I mean, you got the coaster all the way in the background back there. You could, you know, look at this Mountainside gift shop. I mean, again, I love views, so I constantly just seeing, you know, what's a good viewpoint and stuff like that. That's why, like, some stuff like this is a little bit raised and stuff like that. Like, you know, let's just, you know, hold on, can I get back in flip cam mode? Yeah, let's get back in flip cam mode. Hold on. Alright, back in flip cam mode. So right here, I decided to, you know, I got the whole big mountain. I decided to raise this coaster. There it is, right there. I just love, like, the interaction with the path. Right now, let's just go up to the beer garden. Let's go check this out. So, you just got a little patio over here. You know, a couple people just hanging out and sitting. I'm sure they all have clever and funny names. I might look at some of those later. But, you know, you just got your water place that I changed to beer. And then I decided to make my own pretzel shop. Oop, I'm walking on stuff. So, it's my own pretzel shop. And in the pretzel shop, oh no, did I get stuck? Oh, I'm on a roof. I had to jump down. Alright, so let's go back to the pretzel shop. So in the pretzel shop, you know, I guess they would be like, you know, cooked and then put on a conveyor to, you know, get warmed up and stuff. So I just decided to make my own custom conveyor belt that would like heat it up, and then I guess they would prepare it over here. And here's your little mustard container that I was struggling to make. Yeah, so, I mean, who's got? A hungry lady. There's a hungry lady, and the people who work here are Pretzel Steve, and I think this is Pretzel Beth. Of course, I can't click it. Yep, Pretzel Beth. So, you know, you got a whole bunch of people you can click on. You know, there's a couple people right here. Let's click on this guy. It's Baxter Stockman, and that's Splinter. If you get the reference, cool. If you don't, it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So a lot of this stuff in here is named after, like, you know, 80s, 90s pop culture, because I'm an 80s kid, so, you know, kind of an older guy, but, you know, I just love playing this game. But yeah, getting back to this, I just love, you know, the sightline, the custom-built fences you got here. I mean, just look at that. You see that? So right here you got your other coaster. This is the main attraction. Believe it or not, this is the main attraction of the whole entire place. It was the last coaster built, and it was just overly themed. And to be honest with you, it wasn't a spooky ride until I decided it really needed a little more theming, so I made it spooky. So I just love it right there. It just goes right down in the terrain. You can't see it. You know, you got your train station sign. It's all broken. You know, just some anticipation to get to that later. But coming around here, again, look at this view of this huge mountain. This right here is named Cliffhanger. Yeah, it's an old wooden roller coaster. It's a pretty good ride. I enjoyed it. It was a pain in the butt to make. I actually made the ride first, and then made the mountain on top of it, and then, you know, had to chisel away at it, and I think it came out really good. It has a lot of custom supports on it and stuff. So, I mean, there are a ton of custom stuff in this park. I think this lamppost is maybe like 20 pieces and stuff like that. So, the forklift is like 80, and I think the cherry picker is like 130. So, like, everything I'm making in this custom is a lot. But yeah, we're just gonna go, let's go back to the ride sign. And it's just, you know, I've done this before in Carlos Gardens, just the German flag. You know, some stuff here, you figure this is going to be a journey, we're going to go climb the mountain. You hear the music. Yeah, I just try to, you know, try to get you immersed in the ride, you know, like, so this whole area would be the mountainside, you know. So right here, you know, if you go to the top of the mountain, there's snow. You can see the snow. Well, hello. You can see the snow. So my wife actually named this ice cream place Fresh Snow, you know. It's a pretty cute idea she did. I don't know. I loved it. Here's some other clickable people. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this guy. Or that guy. Oh, actually, we can click them. I thought it was still in flip cam mode. Let me get out of this camera. So this is actually Aaron. And that's Evil Aaron. Evil Aaron has a hatchet and dynamite, and looks like there's dynamite under Aaron. So he's got some evil plans for Aaron later. I guess he didn't pay the bill for the ice cream. All right, but let's all get on this ride. The station building. Yeah, we can take a look at the station building. I just love making buildings like this. I tried to make it as wooden and as German as I think it could look. I'm no German expert when it comes to architecture, but I try to do my best. Yeah, we can walk down the path. The path is pretty cool. So right here we got mountain climbing. Please enter. So we still have the music going. We got a sign. It says, "Are you ready for the tallest mountain in the park? It speeds of 40 miles an hour." All right, so speeds of 40 miles an hour, not that impressive. And yes, it's the tallest mountain in the park because it's the only mountain in the park. So I try to add humor wherever I can. This says, "You're not ready? No? Then get off the line, you big baby." this ride is very mean. But yeah, then I added like a little soda machine here. I try to dress it up to actually, you know, match the queue path and stuff. Got some custom fencing, you know, like if you're here, you could look up and, you know, just look at the coaster and just get really excited to get on this ride. And that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna keep walking up this queue path. Oh, we're next. Oh, we're next. So we got the speakers going. All these custom fencing in here to break up all the paths. And all the paths are numbered. So this is lane 8, lane 9. Get out of this. You know, you got your workers here. This guy works here. He's itchy ear guy. Right on cue. Right on cue. I'm no expert, but yep, itchy ear lady. She works here as well. You got your ride operator's booth. You know, I try to make them flicker a little bit. There's a couple cameras. They're actually out there. I try to make it, you know, real as possible. There's, you know, you got your power line here. Then I just added, you know, like the train 1, train 2. These are your storage areas. You know, you got the bags I've made before, and then just, you know, some clutter. You know, you're going on a mountain tour, so, you know, you need some clutter. A little exit sign here. But I figured, you know what, this is probably a good point to take a ride. Let's get on Cliffhanger. All right, that was an awesome ride. Well, just in time. They're just going to do some maintenance. But getting off the ride here, you know, just has some custom fencing. You could look over and see some of the transfer track down there. You know, if you're, you know, a little excited for transfer tracks, you know, you can see it from here. We'll go take a look at it. Take a look of it in a second. But yeah, I just like, you know, the people getting off the ride. You know, they would just look, and I mean, look at that. The ride goes right under the queue path. And you could basically watch them all the way to the lift hill from here. I just think that's really cool. Again, I didn't have a lot of room to work with, so I had to try to jam as much as I could in, as much as I could. Yeah, as much as I could in. Yeah, you know. You know what? Let's go back and go look at the transfer track. So let's walk around this way. Let's go back this way. And if we turn right here, we got a staff only sign. So I'll walk through this little fence. There's a guy eating some kind of burger. I don't know who that is. Oh, that sounds rude. All right, we got back here. We got some generators, you know, just a little overhang. Again, with the steam coming out of the vents. You got the Mountainside Escape actual trucks. These are the facility trucks. Just some dumpsters, some people. What are these people doing? Pretending to work. Yep, they're pretending to work. We got some custom-made like caution lines down there with some, you got your air conditioning ducts, a big building, so 3 is probably good. I don't know. Here's a nice truck. License plate says "That's Ace," because it's Iron Maddie's Waffle Company. Us over in America, we don't use the word waffle for talking, but over in Europe, they say it a lot. If they talk too much, they're waffling on or waffling. I don't know. You know as much as I do, but I decided to give him his own waffle company because sometimes Matty could just go on and on. Great guy. If you don't know him, go check him out, Iron Matty. He's a YouTuber. He's probably the reason why I got into some of this stuff. But right here, you got some Diamondite Rubbish, another YouTuber, and he has his own rubbish trucks, I guess. His little diamond, that's his little thing. Back here, he has his camera to throw it out. And this is actually his little buddy. So if you've seen some of his parks, he's put Diamondite, his little I don't know what he named it, but he loves this robot. So I decided to put it in here, and he's falling apart. Here's a box of crows. It's a Yanko on it. Yeah, I don't know about that. That guy could take his crows back. Yeah, so you got Jasmine's Landscaping Company is a truck. One of them seems to be broke down. I don't see Jasmine or Michael or anyway, so I'm sure they're hidden somewhere in the park. You got your YouTube deliveries. Yeah, so and then over here, then you got one more. You got Tommy CM's Ice Cream, because he hates that cow, so he now owns an ice cream company with the cow. Over here, you got a little security booth. Inside, you got your lady, wanted, NH99 for stealing Easter egg idea. Yep, his new park has Easter eggs, just like I did in Carlos Gardens, but it's okay. His park's amazing. Go check that out if you can. His Easter egg hunt's fun, too. And then I just made a little sign here. You got your little height marker, your delivery sign, clearance 15 feet. I got that on the side, so this is right outside the wall. Oh, actually, let me show you. You know what? We'll do it when done. We'll do the wall when we're done. I don't want to show you the rest of the park yet. But back here is your transfer track. You got another one of these maintenance vehicles. You got another cherry picker back here. I added some track supports. I did make custom supports, and I guess I had some leftovers, especially with the the track too. There's track under here. But then here's my little transfer track. Nothing crazy. Just added these boxes I've made before. And then it just goes right in here into the little cement block. And then you got your little thing kitted out, some computers and stuff. Everything has electrical wires going through it. You got your lights. All right, someone probably should take a look at that. It's starting to smoke. But woo. But yeah, this is just, a nice little transfer track. Nothing crazy. I just figured this is like, an old coaster, so they wouldn't have went, crazy with the design and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the back of the restaurant and the other backstage. All right, I think we have one more backstage left, but we'll keep going. I do love floral designs and stuff, so I just try to make my own, and I think it looks really good. It's like a flower bed, I guess, kinda. I don't really like making stuff where it's like kind of a square and just colors and squares, and you could do it from time to time. I mean, here it's just half circles and stuff, but I just try to make it look a lot more natural. You got your little, entryway sign. Alright, so we're getting back. We'll go back. Yeah, there's another little garden here. I try to mix it up, so this has way different colors. You can see this coaster here. It's a pretty cool view. But yeah, this is, wholly different. There's actually no flowers in this area inside the actual cliffhanger part. Yeah, I just try to keep it green and, like, overgrown and stuff like that. Let's go over the track design, though. I have all these lights on the outside. Oh, nope, not that one. I'm going to go take a look. I'll show you. So from afar, yeah, just the lift hills is lit up like that. I think, this whole coaster house and this whole area is lit up pretty well. And then you actually have a little light inside the actual mountain. So hopefully that would draw your eye into trying to get on this ride. Let's switch it back to 11 o'clock. And, then here you just, I just went crazy with the rocks and, again, trying to make it look as real as possible. It goes in there, and it comes out this side. And then over here, I thought it'd be cool to not have the railings. And, I mean, you get, like, a great look at the park from here. And I just think it makes, like, an element of, like, I guess you would be scared, there's no railings and stuff, so you got the lookout sign. Again, great view of the park. All this out here is all custom supported. Not that. Nope. There you go. All this is custom supported all out here. So this whole entire row out here is custom supported. You know, you go back in there, and then it comes out here, and this is the actual cliffhanger moment. So here you got the big bank, and you figure you're flying off the cliff, and that's where the coaster gets its name. You know, back here you got your little secret waterfall area. I just thought that was cool. Just whoa. You know, it gives the coaster a little bit more. I didn't want to just keep going through, you know, a mountain and kind of being boring. So I did what I could. Here's some more ugly custom supports here. I didn't really know what to do, so I just tried to do the best I could to make it look like it should, because it was missing a lot. When you know, you end up going underneath your own actual track, it erases a lot of stuff. So there's some more custom supporting in there. I added a couple lights just for the night run. If we're done, we'll do night runs on these as well. The night run looks really cool too. And then it's just like a bank turn that actually banks outwards instead of like inwards. So like you would, you know, I guess jolt to the outside. Then you just got, you know, your security cameras here, and then there's one at the top of the lift hill right up there. So that's what the two actual TV screens are for the person who works here. Alright, so getting down here, we have Sky's the Limit. This is my second flat ride. The first one would have been the Carousel. So this too is completely a custom ride skin. I put it over the water. I added, like, you know, this wall all the way around. Well, not all the way around, halfway around. I think it looked really interesting. It doesn't have this. Yeah, actually, I take it. It doesn't. It comes with a different. There's no bricks you could put down. So I actually put the brick all the way around, and that was a pain in the butt. But then you just got your, you know, your nice little queue ride. The guy who works here, you know, matches the actual ride itself. But you just got, like, you know, this pretty nice queue line, pretty simple, nice little wooden design. What's really cool is if you're actually on this ride, and perfect timing, there you go, you can see the coaster go right by. So you would get pretty excited, again, being on this ride, too, if you were waiting. Yeah, and then I will just run through. Sorry, people. Sorry, look out. You know, we got the little custom operator booth with the little door handle and lock. You know, these are just windows. I've done this before. And then, you know, if you heard it, you could hear water. Hear water? There you go. So you could hear the water. I put the water sound there. You know, you figure like some of the waves will be like crashing into the stone back there. Over here, you got, you know, a little bathroom. Again, I just try to make it, like, you know, as wooden and German as I could. There's another park map. Here's the bathroom in here. I figured there wouldn't be, like, a big staff area here, but you would definitely need, like, garbage cans and stuff like that. So I just added, like, a little stone path here for the people who work here. And then, again, you would just have your garbage, your AC duct, and then, you know, maybe a box of toilet paper. Who knows? Yeah, so then carrying on, over here, you got Carla's Corn Off the Cob. So I just made a little, another little cart, and it's a popcorn vendor. You got someone working here. It's not my wife, so it's Snow White. Snow White works at this vendor right here. Big Disney fan, if you didn't know, so there might be more Disney Easter eggs hidden around the place. But getting to this ride here, this is Slip and Fall. So this is one of those zipper rides. I never really used one before. I liked it. I think it's a pretty cool ride. Why'd I bring that up? But I decided I needed a little bit more, so I actually put all this wood down here. You know, the wood to cover this metal. There's the wood behind here to cover this metal. And then I just added, like, the bases here, you know, to make it look more realistic. And to be honest, if you walked the park and didn't notice that, then that means I did a really good job hiding it. You know, I just added a little exit sign. And then I just love to have this waterfall back here. It goes into a grate. I figured they would just keep recycling that water. And it makes a really cool backdrop. You know, and then here's your little queue path. Added these little water features. It looks really cool. This queue is actually different from the other one. It's got a different wooden design, and it's a lot lower. So this is not the same as the other one, but it's very close. Ooh. Let's put on this camera. So right here, you could actually get an overlook. Where the hell is it? Of this ride. It's a people mover ride. There it is. And we'll get to it in a second, but like I said, if you were coming up to this, you'd probably go, oh, that's cool, I can't wait to go on that, so we'll get to that next. But yeah, you would just come out here when it's your turn and get on this ride, so we're just gonna run through here. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, and like I said, everyone who works here has a name. So that one is Poops It Out. Poops It Out, another YouTuber. He just started, good guy, really good builder. So like I said, if you want, check all the names out when you download the park. But over here you got your little, seating area off to the side, off the main path, so just in case you want to sit and enjoy this view. Right here we got a little dip down. Let me get out of that. We got a little dip down here, so I decided to make like a custom railing. I didn't put one out here. I don't know why. Maybe because it would cover the sign, but yeah. So here you got your Bavarian Garden Tour sign. That's the next ride we're going to go on. Yeah, you got all your floral design. Again, I love to make like flowers and foliage and stuff like that, and I try to make it as real as possible. So I said, you know what, why not? You never really see people movers. So, I wanted to be a little bit different in this competition, so I made a people mover. Nice little queue path, custom fencing. I like these little like awnings to keep people cool. You don't want them sitting out the sun all day. And then it just comes up to this queue house. A queue house. It's not a coaster house. People mover house? There you go. Again, the person who works here, everything's all completely custom. I added this person, they would tell you, hey, get in the next ride, the next car. Of course, people walk through her. And that's the lady who judges you. So, she's not a happy camper. But I added a lot of triggers and sounds on this one. You'll hear in a second. Let's wait for this one. There you go. So that's how you know you're next online. Alright, we just got off that. We can get out the exit over here. We can take an overlook of it, actually, right here. You got a little flower piece. I don't even know what to call it, but yeah, I thought that came out pretty cool. There's another sign, the Bavarian Garden Tour. I decided to put the German flag colors, the black, red, and yellow in the front. I actually have this in the front of the park as well. But yeah, going through this actual ride here, we could take an overhead view. I just laid down some nice floral design. I really like this view right here. So this is the cliffhanger moment of the actual coaster, so you go underneath it. Right here, this is the Sunflower Cove. This is the only sunflower in the place. You know what, let's switch it to... No, switch it to night. Yeah. So at night, you got all the fireflies. Again, you have all the birds chirping. There you go. And I just, had to light this up. It looks, really cool. I figured this is like the holy grail of the ride, I guess. I don't know. My wife loves sunflowers, so I had to add it. There you go. Then you got the, what are they called? Lightning bugs. Again, this looks really good at night. Let's switch it back to day. But then over here, my buddy Darren... Why? There we go. Sorry. What is going on? Oh, I have the wrong one on. Oh, my bad. There we go. My buddy Darren, I think it's Kemper? What's his name? I should have looked up these names on Discord before I went here, but I think it's like Kemp 1969. Something like that. I think it's Kep's 1969. But, yeah, he lost his dog recently while this competition was going on. I don't think he's in the competition. He's an Xbox player. Really good guy. Talked to him a whole bunch of times. Really good builder. So he made this, like, memorial piece in the park he's building now. And, I can't download it because I'm not an Xbox player. So I just copied it. And, I decided to do this for him. I figured I'd give him a little memorial for his dog that just recently passed away, and I put it inside the gardens. I thought it would be a very nice, cool thing. Hopefully he likes it. If he's watching, hopefully he likes it. But yeah, I just try to do something nice. I do what I can. Like I said, there's the mini park pieces. There's something for him. I try to do what I can. There's people's names inside the park, so I try to make the park just not about me. It's hopefully the whole community as much as I could. Then right here, I just copied his thing and changed the name to Bluto. So Bluto was my first bulldog that actually passed away about 4 or 5 years ago. So I decided, if his dog's here, my dog's here too, so they could both hang out and have fun together. So my dog Bluto also has his little memorial. You know, you just got a couple signs: Carlos Gardens, Serenity Now. Yeah, we already talked about this. And then, you know, you just got the butterfly. This is, what is it called? The butterfly loop. So you got the butterfly loop, and, you know, all butterflies, the nice music on the ride. And then here's the little transfer track. Of course, there's the transfer track. Nothing crazy, you know, just something very easy. You know, I should have probably put a cover around that, but it doesn't matter. But it's very tiny, but it serves its purpose. Figures one of those are broken, they bring it in here and fix it. Or if there's, you know, more than they need and the park's not busy, you know, they take it off the line. But yeah, then I just, you know, built this like little deck overhanging, because now we're, whoa, get out of it, yo. You know, we're changing areas, so I try to, you know, change it up. Amity Harbor. It's a pretty famous harbor. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but, what the hell's that? But yeah, Amity Harbor, famous harbor. You don't know what it is, go look it up. But yeah, now we get into the actual derailed train station. So here you got some of the creepy smoke. The music has changed. Tall Guy Gaming, he needs the subs. Yeah, guys, go ahead and sub. I'll wait. Alright, we'll just keep going. But yeah, I just love it. Oh, look, perfect. The train's just going. Just went over the top, and it's gonna end up over this cliff. There it is. So if you notice, when it goes over that cliff, those bells chime. We'll get into that in a minute. But, you know, this whole area is just, you know, overgrown. I try to put a little bit of color with these little purple flowers. Frank's is my first ever vendor in Carlos Gardens, so I said, you know what, why not put a vending machine? I had no more room to make another Frank's, and it really wasn't going to fit the area with the colors and stuff, so I decided to make it a vending machine, and it can now live in its glory in other parks. You'll probably see Frank's more often as a vending machine. That's also in the workshop if you need it. But yeah, just coming around here, you got your little staff building back here. Well, not building, but area. No idea who that lady is, but, you know, that's the entrance to the switch track. And then you got a staff room here. Oh, we smell, you idiots. This guy's mean who owns this park. But yeah, so that's covered up. Oh, we got, who's this guy? This is the Ghost of Trains Past. So this is actually a train station, and apparently it's a haunted train station. There are crows, and, you know, there's a little bit of ambience, whatever you want to call it. It's my custom lockers. I'll probably start making new lockers. I think I found a better way, but that's probably the last time you see those type of lockers. But I just love this building. We'll get a better look at it in a second. So here's the train station. You know, let's get out of Plip Cam. Of course, it goes all the way back. Michael's got to show me how to do. I forgot how to do that thing. But yeah, here's the actual custom light poles here. And this one, I just added this black piece over the top to give it a little bit of different look than the other ones that are in the place already. But yeah, let's just go down the queue path for a second. So you just got your train station. Let's go back to the sign, actually. So the sign, custom-made sign, I try to make it look like a actually train schedule. So you get your train times, arrival, and departures under here, and then boom, they just smack this derailed right over it. This crow's, you know, just looking over. But yeah, so then you get your tickets, and you go to the train station, and, you know, here's a little custom fence queue over the water. Looks actually pretty cool at night. All this rope is custom. What was that? I don't know. But, yeah, so getting back to this building, I just love this building. I didn't even use roofs. This is actually the door. So this is the double wooden door that is all over this roof. And it's actually double-sided. So there's, you know, so you don't see that little pattern. There's one upside down here and then one in the inside. So you can't even see from the inside. These are the spires I made in the front. I just decided to add them here. And then you have your custom bell tower. You know, with the little flag on it. I think it's the highest point. No, the mountain's definitely higher, but it's up there in height. You know, and then again, just a big custom roof. Actually, oh, you heard that train thing. Let's just stay here. You can probably hear the bell if we stay here. The bell's actually loud. You can hear it from the queue. Yeah, you can hear it all the way down here. I think you can hear it around here too. But yeah, so that's just the station building. Let's get inside and go take a look. So the station building is completely custom as well. You got all these custom rows. You know, you got your clutter on this side. I made this custom window. I mean, if you're here and you're looking out this window, it should be coming soon. You could see the train go. Come on, train. Come on. Come on, I promised to peep. There it is. It's coming back, though. Sir, move your head. There it is. Yeah, I thought that was a cool idea. Pat myself in the back for that one. This is actually this is my favorite station I think I've ever made. It's a lot of pieces, but it's so worth it. Over here, so when I was making the actual actual track, it was coming into where the house would be. So that's where I just like kind of cut this area out and made it like this. Then you have, you know, your people who work here, and then you got your custom booth. You know, nicer booth than the other one. This is definitely the last coaster they built. Let's get over here. You got your exit signs, your staff only little area in here. I have no idea what's in there. And then, whoop. But yeah, like, you know, I got all the wood going throughout underneath. And again, this is all placed, and it was a pain in the butt to do, but I think it looks really good. So right now, let's go take a trip. Yeah, let's go take a trip on the train. You know what? Let's get on this ride. Alright, we just got off the train, and we saw it actually loops twice, so I jumped off before it got around the second time. But if we want to, let's go around this area. You got your, you know, your security lamp here. This would be actually the switch track, and of course, let me speed this up. So there's triggers all over this. When this thing comes out, you'll hear a whistle. The switch track will go off like you heard it. These light up. These are actually the targets. So these will light up as it goes by as well. And then, you know, like I said, you got the bell is also a trigger. And then also at night, you know, let's put it at night. Also at night, there's a camera, and the camera flashes. Come on, people, get on. All right, so we can hear this. All right, you heard that. There you go, you switch track. And then, you know, you got your waterfall here, it's all lit up. You can hear the bell. And it's not a long... There you go. It's not a long ride. Oh, sorry. You know, it's a small ride, but I try to make it hug the terrain as much as possible, and it's as smooth as I probably could get it. There you go. It just went off. And again, I didn't have that much room, so I had to do what I had to do. And again, making this the actual... I guess best coaster in the park was a pretty good idea. Well, let's see. Of course, it's gonna go around. We can see the camera flash in a second. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Here it's going. There you go. If you want to learn how to do that, check out Iron Matty. He's got a tutorial on that. But I just love the way this looks, and especially at night. It just looks really cool, and riding it at night's really cool too. But again, I just love this feature here where it just goes right into the terrain. So if you're here, you just see it sink in. You know, you got all these dead trees, but it's not a lot of dead trees. I didn't want to, like, overdo it. So, you know, you still have your foliage here and there and some overgrown areas. But, you know, just this view of this train going over this, right over the queue path, I think is really cool. I just love this. And, you know, you got your smoke or whatever. Here's your emergency exit. This is all custom built. So you got your emergency exit here. You would go out this way, down the steps, and then you would go all the way out, and then you're in Backstage again. They obviously would, you know, take you back to guest services and stuff like that. So that would be the emergency exit right here. You got your... Someone should plug that water, but you got your Mountain Water Company. I just got wet. But yeah, just, you know, I like doing stuff like this, little tiny rocks, and you got your little tiny weeds and stuff like that. It takes a while to do stuff like this, but I just think it pays off in the end. These custom lamps, and then this little custom bridge. These are actually custom supports as well. That's a custom support. I think these three are custom supported, because when I built this and it goes over the track, it erases these supports. So I thought it looked weird without them, so I put them in. I originally planned on making the whole support wood, but I was already at, I'm at 60%. I think the limit was 66 or 67, and I'm already at like 27,000 pieces. So if I was gonna add all that wood in there, and it's also on a curve here, it would have taken me forever. So you know what, I was like, you know what, I think this looks kind of cool the way it is. And, you know, again, this is the newest ride in the park, so obviously they wouldn't go for like another, you know, wooden roller coaster. They already have one. But yeah, that's that ride. And oh, let's go back on the exit. Let's get back. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Let's go back on the exit. So the exit this way. There we go. So you know, you got your little post, custom post here. You got your train station gift shop, and I just love this view from right here. You know, you're coming out. Let's see. I think they're coming soon. Yeah, look at that. You can hear it. I just, you know, I love that. I just love that interaction. You got the train station gift shop. Your ride photos are here. Remember, the photo actually went off, so here's your ride photos. You know, some of them blink every now and then. Let's get in this mode. And you just got a nice roof. Nothing too crazy. Just a little gift shop that sells skulls and and what are these like sprinklers? So they sell skulls and sprinklers. You know, I just added some clutter up top. You know, like I said, you figured this was like a train station. So yeah, you got your just a memento in here. Here's the postcards again, some cups, and you know, the same candy as before. And then you just got, you know, your little covering to leave. And I mean, just look at this view. Perfect. All the rides are going off. This guy with the camera should probably turn around. Guy, turn around. Look at it. You're missing the shot. Who cares? But yeah, I just love this. This park is definitely... if you like Harlan Gardens, that's great. I love Carlos Gardens. I think this park is way, way, way better. I just love it. And the new one I'm building now, I hope is even better than this one. But yeah, let's zoom out right here, and we can see the overhead view. And that's the park. I mean, I tried to fit in as much as I could in this circle. I know a lot of people changed the circle and did some stuff. I didn't have the time to do that. I know if I started changing things, like the only thing I changed was like over here, I changed the green, you know, so then you get like that go away green that Disney has. So like you're here, you can't really see it, you know. But yeah, if I would have changed more things, I would have been here forever. I finished this with like, you know, hours left in the deadline. So, you know, I did what I could, and I love this park. I think it came out great. If it doesn't look German, I'm sorry. I did my best, but anyone from Germany, like, you know, just tell me how it looks. I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's the park. That's Mountainside Escape. If you want me to see me pull anything else apart, let me know in the comments below. And then right now, I guess if you're done watching and you're going to go try to find the Easter eggs, then turn it off here, and I'll see you in the next one. If not... Alright, so you're still here, so let's start with the YouTubers. Alright, first one is right inside here. If you go through this door, I think it's like a double door. Triple door. There you go. There's your first YouTuber. Who's that? It's Iron Matty. He's on the toilet. He's on the thinking chair. Hopefully gets a kick out of that. Alright, let's go to the second YouTuber. And the second YouTuber, you're going to have to go back here to Backstage. And here he is getting wet. That is Nate Dogg 655. Yeah, you're alright. You're probably not going to get wet again. Oh, you got wet. Oh, sorry, buddy. Alright, that's the second one. YouTuber number 3 is right over here. This is Tommy CM, and since he hates that cow, he's eating a hamburger. That's his little camera right there. Alright. Next YouTuber is right over here. There you go. It's Michael from M&J Games. He loves realism and he loves Backstage, so I figured this is where he'd be, and this is where he'd be filming. Alright. Next YouTuber is back here. And here is Jasmine, his wife. She loves her floral design, so she's, you know, there's bugs on the wall. She's actually getting these plants ready for the Bavarian Garden Tour. And our final YouTuber is right here. Here's Diamondite. Diamondite mentioned he wants to watch me build for an hour on his stuff. So here you go. He's taking a video of what I think is the best building in this park, and you know, maybe he's getting some inspiration. Who knows? All right, now let's go to the Easter eggs. All right, now we're gonna do all the Easter eggs. So first Easter egg, in guest services, you go right behind the desk, and right here is your first Easter egg. It's Mummy. Well, it's Mommy. Second Easter egg is Professor Zombie. So if you remember in Carla's Gardens, I had Santa Zombie. So this is his brother, Professor Zombie. So right under that Professor Worst sign, you go back here, there's an actual door. You go through the door, and there he is. Professor Zombie. And he is writing on a chalkboard, and he wrote, "I am smart." So he's actually not that smart. Alright, so let's see. The next one is Station Massacre. So Station Massacre, if you come this way, and there's an actual door, it says staff only. Go through this. It says you're not staff. Well, who cares? And then boom, here's Station Massacre. This guy is about to battle all these guys. You click on it here, Station Massacre. And back here it says seems fair. Should have been a question mark. Alright, so next would be High as a Spider. So High as a Spider. If you actually go to the highest point in the park, there he is. Now you're high as a spider. Yeah, if you thought that was something else, you know, you got a deranged mind, sir. And there's the next one, right there. There is Jaws. There's Jaws. You could barely see him, but there's Jaws. He's the next one. Let's take a look. Is he gonna come out? Come on. Come on, the people are waiting. Hello? Up. Was that him? Yep, there he is. You can see his fin. Alright. So then the last one would be Cavity Hole. So if you come back this way, and then you go this way, and then this area that says staff only, yeah, you're staff. And it says hole back here, go in here, and there's a whole bunch of candy. And the candy gives you cavities, hence Cavity Hole. I don't know. I was struggling with this last one, so I just made it Cavity Hole. You know what? It is what it is. I don't care. I like it. So let's go back this way. I believe that's all of them, right? Yep, that is all of them. There you go. So there's all the hidden stuff. Like I said, there's all these people in here. If you want to click on all these people, you know, every single person has a name. You know, here's like a person right here. It's stop clicking people. Oh, sorry. Maybe you shouldn't click people. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff hidden everywhere. I don't know what's going on there. But yeah. Those are all the Easter eggs. I got all the Easter eggs, right? Or did I miss one? Nope, that's all the Easter eggs. Alright, so yeah, that's the park. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, please leave a like and subscribe. And, you know, I guess I'll just see you in the next one.